Should old acquaintance be forgot and never? Christmas is officially over, and it's time to take down the decorations, dust off the surfaces, and prepare our home for the new year. I'm so excited for this upcoming year. I have goals in many areas of my life, and I'm excited to take you along for the journey on this channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'm just going to talk about some things that I've been pondering for 2024. So perhaps you'd like to get cozy and listen, jot down some ideas for your 2024, or get some cleaning inspo. This year I decided to pick just 4 resolutions. Last year I think I had 6, and that was just too many. I couldn't even remember all of them by the end of the year, and I noticed the ones I remembered, it's because those are the ones that I was prioritizing. So, as I wrote down my 4 resolutions for this year, I knew that they were areas that I was already prioritizing in my life anyway. So I would encourage you to, rather than the overwhelm of wanting to do all the things this year and seeing other people's goals, just pick what you really know you need to focus on in your life. What things were you already wanting to? Not just because it's a new year. Maybe some things that you were already working towards last year. Then I've also picked 2 words for the year. And I don't do that every year, but last year I was focusing on some attributes of Christ that I wanted to develop in myself, and I'm sort of going in that direction again. So I'm not going to tell you all of the details of my resolutions because some are personal, but for example, one is that I will have 500 YouTube subscribers by the end of 2024. That was something that I could do to measure something that I want in my life, and I also then was able to write out 3 or 4 action plans. And I think that's the next important thing to mention is for this year, if you are doing resolutions, rather than just writing them down and then closing your notebook or your phone memo and moving on, write down some actual steps that you can take to get there, especially with something like growing my YouTube channel. At the end of the day, it has to be other people who want to engage with my content. But there are definitely some things that I can do, and I will be working on improving the quality of what I'm putting out there this year. Another thing that I highly recommend if you are writing down some goals this year is not just some action steps that you do over the whole year, but then maybe even write down the little details as far as like what would you do on a weekly basis, on a daily basis that can help you achieve those things. I've also made some goals related to my health, my home, and just my personal life. Another one is even that I would like to get a dog. This is a hard one because I have allergies. And so there's a financial aspect, research aspects, and finding out if there is a dog that I can have that I would not be allergic to. But I still wrote it down because it's a dream, and I don't want to think that anything is impossible if I'm doing what I have in my control this year. So I recommend that you are also willing to do the thing that seems like it's unattainable. Be willing to write it down, dream big, and make those action steps. My last bit of advice in heading into this new year is to pick a word or 2 for the year, to set an intention, even if you're not about resolutions. Mine are discipline and change. It will be a little while before my next video, only because I want it to be, like I said, higher quality. But thank you for watching. See you soon.